Testing, testing, testing. All right, folks, we are almost live. Figure it out. I figured it out. Okay. It was a mic. I had it muted. Of course. All right, folks, so let's see who can invite at Twitter. Let's see. I'm going to paste that link over there. And come join us for a little bit of fun and some remixing of Stickerbush Symphony from DKC2. Post. Yeah, there he goes. Alright. Now what you're hearing in the background, that right there is my new album coming soon. Who can tell me where it's from? You'll recognize it. It's pretty easy. It starts with an N and it ends with a Naruto. Alright, it's Naruto. So there's an album, Naruto album coming very, very soon. Hopefully by the end of the year, alright? At least 10, 12 tracks, right? It's gonna be awesome. I commissioned some really cool art for it, and yeah, we'll see what happens with it. We'll see how it turns out. But right now I got around two songs. Another one started. The other ones are not even started. So I don't know. Maybe end of December, maybe January. Who knows? Maybe the muse will possess me, and we will have this album finished by end of November. Who knows? We shall discover it soon enough. Alright, so that's that. I am now going to begin with the reason you are here. The reason you are here. We are going to remix today Stickerbush Symphony from Donkey Kong Country 2. So, Stickerbush Symphony, you all know it, probably like the internet checkpoint. It's such a good song. It really is. It's gonna be hard, but hey, we'll try. We'll do our best. And we got our good friend Diddy over here. He's right there. You might see him right where my mouse is pointing. So let's begin now. I like to start my covers with some research, of course. So I don't know. You gotta kind of know what tempo the song is at. You gotta know the chords. You gotta know the key, right? I am the kind of guy that will listen to it and then just kind of transcribe it into the software. So I don't know. We might do that today, but I did want to share a couple of tips with you all. One of them is a website called Hook Theory. Now, Hook Theory is a really, really cool website that contains the chords and the melodies of a lot of songs, and they're free. They are free. So if you search Hook Theory Stickerbush Symphony, you will find a website letting you know what chords are in that song. So I'm gonna show it in screen right now so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Some of you may have already heard about it, maybe not. But let's see. Let me see if I can share a window here. I'm going to add, yeah, right there. That's the one. So there is this website, and this website you can play the song right here, and if you play it, it's right there. So it tells you the chords, it tells you the melody. It's going to save you a lot of time if you're looking to learn how to cover video game music and all sorts of music, honestly. So it's telling me that it's in A minor 7th, right? And it's got the keys, the notes right here. Now, I don't usually transcribe the notes looking at this, but it does simplify things, especially with tempo, right? Some of these melodies can be complicated. So what you want to do is just sort of look at the squares and kind of decipher what section of the bar they're occupying. So let's begin with hiding this new window, and I'm gonna start with some beautiful pads. I did get recently some new VSTs. I'm gonna try them right now. So let's get Vital in here. So here's Vital. This is a really cool VST, okay? It has a lot of presets. And I did get a very cool preset that I wanna show you all today. Okay, it's a really sweet preset. But I want to start with some massive synth pads. All right, so I'm gonna add a pattern right here, and I'm gonna add this track, this instrument track right here for Vital, right? And let's see, we have yes, we're gonna click yes right there. So what I'm gonna do first is just delete the garbage from here. We don't need these right here. We don't need any of this. So let's see, let's open this right here, and we remember now it was in A minor, right? So A minor, we're gonna add a E, C, and a G. Why not? And yeah, this is gonna be too low, so let's increase it a little bit. Oh, oh, okay. So it's starting to sound somewhat decent. So let's see. Now that is too quick, unfortunately. So let's decrease tempo slightly. Let's see, 100. Yeah, that sounds more like it. That sounds more like it. So we got our first chord. Now, I personally don't like to add all of the chords for the entire song and then go back and do all the melody for the entire song. I don't like to do that. What I do usually is just go part by part, right? I'll build the entire introduction and then I'll continue and see. We'll figure it out, right? So let's add first another one of these bad boys. And I like my Silent and my Serum. So what I'm going to do is add Serum right here. And of course, it's saying that my license expired because it's closed. I got to open Splice. Here you go. Splice trolling me live. Let's see. Come on. Come on, Splice, please. It's loading. It's loading, peeps. Oh boy, it wants me to log in. Let's log in then. Let's play its game. Let us play its game. So whoever hasn't used Zerum at all, it is incredible, okay? I really recommend it. It's really good. It makes building presets and using existing presets super easy, okay? It is incredible. So if you haven't tried it, go ahead and do so. Now, yeah, you gotta pay for it, right? Unless you know how to sail the high seas. I did pay for it, okay, but just because I didn't want to be bothered by the alternative. So here's Serum. Let me add a track, instrument track here, and let's use Serum. Yes, I'm gonna route it right there. And oh, what happened? All right, let's add our plugs. I don't know. This might be our main melody actually. So we shall see. We have okay. So the interesting thing about this song is that it doesn't really start on the very first part of the bar, right? So it'll start like you'll hear a tempo and then you'll hear the actual chords go in. So there it is, right? So we're gonna start on the very first, right there. Yep, right, and we're gonna start trying to find out what's the right tempo for this. We shall see. So, nope, nope. Oh, let me change that preset. Let's use some of my already acquired presets in the meantime. So I'm gonna use one of these. I'm gonna use Cyberpunk. Actually, let me use one of the chill wave presets because we're chilling. That's why. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little bit friendlier. We'll change it in just a bit. So let's see. Yep, right there. So it's probably, yep, there it is. Oh. And we got our very first notes. Oh, I like the sound of that. But I'm not gonna keep that same instrument. We're gonna change it. So let's see if we start finding something that we may like. Oh, that actually sounds pretty good. Okay, I actually like that. For now, we will probably change it. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Oh yeah. I know. It's starting to sound good. So next we have a C major seventh. So let's see. So one rule that I learned in music school is that whenever you have four voices or five voices, in this case it's four, it's just that the bottom one is repeated. You want the bottom one to go up and the top one to go down, right? That makes it sound smoother. It makes it sound better. If it cannot go down easily, then it's all right if it stays up. Okay, so let's see if we can get this figured out. So C E, actually this should go up to C, and we need a seventh there. So let's see how that sounds. Yeah, it sounds quite alright. Okay, that sounds pretty good. And then these two chords, they just repeat. And so let's do that. I don't know about goodbye. Let me see if I can change this a little bit. Oh no, let me reduce some release here. Huh. Okay, and then let's add the. Yeah, I like that. Let's put this here. That's what we're looking for. Yep. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so now that we got our bass for the very first beginning of the song, we can start messing a little. We can start messing a little bit around with our effects. So I like my pads right here. Let's see. So Tanya, how did you learn to do all that? How can I learn? So I actually learned on the fly. I watched YouTube videos, and honestly, there's a lot of good content out there. So I would start with how to use FL Studio, and there's really cool tutorials on how to make synthwave as well, if that's what you're interested. Funny story, I actually started. My very first synthwave remix was the Bowser's Road remix. Some of you may have heard it already. I actually watched a tutorial called how to make synthwave. So yeah, there's no shame on that. It is actually a really good way to start. So let's see. I'm starting to not like this preset actually. Okay, okay. Actually, that sounds pretty good. Yep. I love that. Now, I did want to show you all this right here. I'm gonna insert another vital because speaking of tutorials and YouTube tutorials, I actually watched a tutorial on how to make the resonance sound, those chords, those amazing chords from the Electronic Gems song Everybody Knows. So this is it. So there's a video. If you all are interested, I may just go ahead and link it in the chat, but here it is. So I'm gonna link the thing right here. Use existing channel. Yes, I'm gonna use Vital, and then I'm gonna add a let's call it the plucked chords. Yeah, there you go. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to cut this in the middle, and I'm gonna duplicate this. And you duplicate this just by pressing Shift and then just moving it around. All right. You can also do a bunch of other things with the shortcuts. I don't know them all. I don't know them all, but you know, it saves you some time. So here we go. Let's copy these chords and let's put them here. Now, Do y'all hear that? Oh, oh boy. Here we go. Oh boy. You want to hear how this sounds? It's gonna sound pretty good in just a sec. Yeah, I promise. Oh, actually, let's make it even better. And what I'm gonna do is delete this, and then I'm gonna delete this, and then I'm gonna delete this, and this too. Why not? I want to achieve that synthwave bass, right? But not with just the bass. I want it to be with chords. I want it to be with actual chords. So here we go. So maybe deleting this one too. Yep, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So there's a few ways to accomplish that. Oh, that's why it sounded weird. There you go. All right. So there's a few ways you can do this, right? This is the easiest way. You can just delete the first note of the bar or in each tempo. So you got right. So or you can use a plugin, right? And there's a really cool plugin called Kickstart. And you can also buy this Kickstart, and it'll save you a lot of time because you can manually perform a process that will mute the first note as soon as the kick of the drums hits. But that, if you're just starting, that can be a little bit daunting. All right, it can be a little bit complicated. So if you use a plugin like Kickstart, then you get it automatically, right? And notice how it'll continue to sound like that. It's a really cool plugin. I do recommend people get it if they can. It saves you a lot of time. But yeah, you can also delete the first note. And here we go. We got our chords. And that starts sounding like an electronic jam, doesn't it? Right? So we know we have 2 chords right there. So what I'm gonna do is play everything. Now that sounds pretty bad because it's not, we haven't equalized anything. We haven't applied any effects yet. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to play around with the resonance preset because it has a really cool macro. You will see it right here. Actually, let me show you how that sounds, what that macro sounds like. Let's see. Do you hear that? Oh, that's beautiful. That's music to my ears. It truly is. Now it's clipping a little bit, but we'll fix that, okay? So we want to automate this right here because we want it to go eventually like this. Right, as it nears the climax of the song, or at least one of those drops, right, it's gonna become this. So we want it to be first like this. We also want it to grow slightly in volume and in shape and everything. So what I'm gonna do is automate this, and the way you do it, not all plugins, not all VSTs will let you automate directly by right-clicking, and the way you circumvent that is you make a change to it very quickly, like that, right? And then you go add automation for last week parameter. You click that, and now you got yourself something modulating that. So listen to this. See? There you go. So that's how you automate it. And let's see how this sounds. Now let's give that serum preset some volume, some power, right? I don't want it to interfere too much with the main melody, which you will recognize soon enough. But I don't want it to interfere too much, so what I'm going to do is just cut it a little bit on the sides. It's not messing around with any future bass. And the melody will likely be a little bit higher. And there you go. Now we can also improve our resonance. Oh, there you go. We can also improve this by adding just a little bit of vinyl. Vinyl is that other plugin that you can use to give it that synth wavy retro sound, right? So if you click vinyl right there, you can turn it, you can warp it to make it sound like a really old vinyl, right? But we don't want that. Dust will give you that kind of like old tape sound, like the vinyl crackle, right? So we can reduce that a little bit. So let's see how that sounds. Now I like the idea of starting with a little bit of the 1930s vibe right there, and then it just kind of fades off. So let's create an automation clip for that. And let's rename it so we can remember what it is for. And then, yeah, there you go. Yep, so it's going to start with just the patterns, right? Just the pads, sorry. Just the pads, and we will be transitioning into the plucked chords. So let's see. Ooh, LeFloid, speaking of that, Chillboy Beats vinyl pressing when? I've been thinking a lot about it. And thank you for asking that, by the way. It really, you know, it means a lot. It's going to be when I release the Hero of Synth 3. All right, the Hero of Synth 3 is the moment it'll mark my very first attempt to fund a campaign to get Bandcamp, to get Bandcamp to print those, right? Because it's a bit of a pain, right? You gotta achieve a certain number, otherwise everybody gets their refunds and nothing gets sent. I don't want it to be that, and I know we're pretty far away from that moment. So Hero of Scene 3, maybe, I don't know, second quarter of next year, and we may attempt that then. But thank you for asking, my friend. So we got our pads right there, sounding pretty full. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna give him some more juice there. Let's see, Vital right here. Let's see, what can we add to this one? Now, we don't want to add Kickstart yet, but we will, eventually. There's a big difference, but I don't want to add it yet. So what I'm gonna do right now is just reduce it all the way to the bottom, and then just automate this right here. I'm gonna rename it to the Kickstart, and maybe it'll slowly start with this, right? Because this is I don't know. I think it'll sound good. Let's see. Yep, that sounds all right. Probably a pain, yeah. I know, my friend. I appreciate that, and you know, I'll look forward to your support whenever I launch those vinyls. I literally myself, I cannot wait to have that physical merchandise. I don't have anything of my brand right now, so I appreciate you. So let's see, we got our plucks. We want to make him sound a little bit better, so we're gonna give him some power. And for that, we can use two different plugins. Now, there's a free plugin called Camel Crusher. Camel Crusher will give it a lot of power, right? If you choose the wrong patch. So listen to this. Ooh, there you go. So if you go with a cleaner one, like the British Clean, it'll be slightly more friendly to the ears. So that sounds okay. Let's see if we can make it sound more synth wavy. Maybe a little bit of vinyl too to this one. Yeah, I like that. Now, Vital, we will definitely add the Valhalla Supermassive. This one is a really good reverb plugin. Okay, so if you go and you add some, I don't know, some synth. What's a good one? I think test chamber maybe. So let's see how that sounds. Yep, I like the sound of that. So if I turn it off, there's it's slightly different, right? Yeah, let's try with a different one. Oh, not that one. This one. Yeah, maybe. Oh wow. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe changing this. Ooh, wow. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. This is a maybe. What about this one? Oh, this one actually adds like another layer of... Yeah, it's echoes. They're echoes. This is really cool. Okay, let's see. Lead synth delay. I think we might use this one for the lead actually, because it sounds cool when there's like multiple notes just playing one after the other. So I think I'm gonna go with the synth wider. We shall see. Equalize, my friend. Thank you so much. That means a lot. It truly does. Appreciate you being here, stepping by and saying hi. Let's see what we get here. So this is good. This is good. I like that. So let's play it all. Yeah, I like that. Oh, that needs to go in a little bit, I don't know, better. So let's see. Let's add some volume automation. It sounded almost like too strong from the beginning. Yeah, I like that. That sounds better. Oh. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so of course this is gonna be better in just a few minutes. All right. What I'm gonna do right now is just add some drums. All right. Once we start hearing the drums into the mix, we'll see what changes we need to make. But right now, like I said, I kind of like to go not the entire melody and then the entire chords and then the entire drums. I go part by part. So we're in the introduction right now. We're gonna try to make it as good as possible, and then we'll move on to the rest of the song. So I'm going to go ahead and insert my drums here. Thanks for explaining the Valhalla presets. Oh, I tend to go with Fruity Reverb too. Yeah, me too, my friend. It's a really good plugin. The Valhalla one, I do recommend it. It's free, and it does have a lot. It does add a lot of spice to your remixes. So yeah, I would recommend you at least give it a try. See what comes out of it. There's a lot more presets than what I showed there. So yeah, lots to play around with. Um, whenever I download one of those, feels like Christmas, right? I swear. The other day I got like I don't know, it was like 100 presets just for synthwave, chillwave, and what was the other one? Dark synthwave or something like that. And it was marvelous. Let us see. I'm going to insert our drums here. So I'm going to add here. So what I like to do, I have a go-to drums pack. Okay, I got a go-to drums pack. This is the one. Now this one, I'm gonna be super honest. I got it like late 2021, and I don't know where. I'm sorry. So if you like the sound of it, maybe try searching it like this, 80s drums. But I don't remember where I got them from, and I've been thinking about just telling people, hey, this is what I use, but that'd be stealing, right? Because I don't know if somebody like I don't know if I found them somewhere on the internet or if somebody uploaded a YouTube video and said, hey, these are the ones I made, right? So I don't know, I can't remember. So this one I like a lot. I'm gonna use this kick, and there's another. There's a snare that I really enjoy. Um, Vintage Verb is really awesome to equalize. That is true. I've heard a few mixes with it. I've heard, I saw a few YouTube videos reviewing it, and it's really good. I haven't got it myself yet though. This is the one I like a lot. So this has that really, I don't know, it has a really synth wavy vibe. Thank you, Vic. Thank you so much. That means a lot too. So let's see, we got track mode, instrument track. So I'm gonna use the existing channel for kick, and then I'm gonna create a kick pattern, and the kick pattern goes right there. Then we got our track mode, we got our Deluge snare, and let's add another one for the snare. Now, something I used to do was just adding everything in the same pattern like this. And like this, and I would change, and I would do this. So it would be like this. Oh, sorry, this is too slow. Like that. So I would do that, but it kind of became messy, right? Like it's a little bit messy. So I started separating everything, and moving forward, that's what I just decided to go with. It's just so much easier to keep track of everything. So we got this right there. Yeah, I like that. That's your very basic synthwave sound. All right. So you got your drums, you got your kick and your snare. That's the basic. I could tell you that's all you need. But most of the time you want to add something else. So let's see what we can add. First of all, I'm gonna add just one more bar here, so it's a little bit more organized for me. I don't like it when it's just like 3 bars and then the rest of the patterns are 4 bars. So there you go. So if I add this, there you go. And you got this. Right. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, so for our drums, I am going to add some power to our kick by adding the Camel Crusher, good old Camel Crusher. Now, if you don't regulate this well, then it's going to kind of blow your ears. Okay, so you gotta be careful with it, and just reduce the volume slightly when needed. There you go. Yeah, right there. So for our snare, I will go with the Fruity Reverb 2, already came up in this chat. And let's see how we can make it sound good, right? That's a little bit too much, actually. So if I did this, there's 2 things I can do, right? So I obviously can't leave it like this. I can reduce it, and I got my just your regular reverb. Or I can leave it up, but I can add an automation so that every time it hits, it just sounds briefly, just for a second, just ever so slightly. And you'll hear it. Let me show you what I mean. Oops, there you go. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, hear the difference? Here we go. Actually, let me mute this so you can hear it. Yeah? So that's a little bit too much. I'm going to reduce it a little bit. So let's see what this sounds like. Okay. So let's see how this sounds. Let's see how this sounds right here. Yeah, I like that. Or we could go with just a regular. Oh. I like that, actually. I like this better. So let's leave it like that. I just gotta, I don't know, may add some EQ to this thing. Let's see. For our snare, I'm going to play. Yep. No. Let's see. Let's remove some of the center. Now this is our kick. I'm not gonna add too much there. Just enough. Just enough. Now I do want that kind of clap, like a punch, right? I like that sound about this particular sound. So I'm gonna augment that a little bit. Yep. Not bad, not bad. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna reduce the kick slightly. There you go. Okay, I like that. All right, now the pattern is just for starters, right? You don't want it to sound. Sorry, the pattern one, I mean, the pads. I'm actually gonna rename this so I don't keep calling it pattern. Paddingtons. There we go. This is going to be like the opener, right? It'll come back later, but it'll go away because it'll be replaced by the plucked chords. So I kind of want them to fade away just a bit. So I'm going to add an automation clip for sound, and I'm going to add this right here. And I'm going to reduce it just a little bit, like that. Thank you, Equalize. I actually agree with that. It's I think I learned it somewhere, maybe in a YouTube video, maybe in one of those guides, blogs. I definitely didn't come up with it by myself, but it's really a good technique. All right. Yeah, it's going down. So the Paddingtons are going away, and we are going to be left with our. Yep. So we want to introduce the drums with some toms. So I don't know what toms I'm gonna use though. I've been using this for a while. So I'm just gonna go ahead and not overcomplicate things. I'm just gonna use the same ones. Okay, there you go. Don't break. Don't fix what ain't broke. That's what I was gonna say. All right, so I'm going to insert 2 more tracks here. One for my toms, another one for the other toms. So here and there you go. So I need to, of course, 2 new patterns. I'm gonna name these toms. Then I'm gonna duplicate this one, and I'm gonna rename it, and I'm gonna call it toms 2. And I'm gonna put them right here, right there. And I'm gonna do something like, let's see. So do we want? Right? We don't know if we want that. Maybe it's a little bit too aggressive. Maybe we want something more like boom boom boom, right? So let's see. Let's try the latter first. I'm gonna unmute this. Oh, that was wrong. There we go. Okay, so for this I'm gonna need to split this slightly like that. Let's see if we can get it to sound the way we want it to. Sort of. So what I'm gonna do is cut these. Wait, I renamed them, but I didn't make them unique. There you go. So let's rename. There you go. Now we're ready. Now we're talking. Okay, not bad. So what I'm gonna do now is to give it some more, I don't know, stereo power. What I'm gonna do is send the first toms to the left, not too much, and then the other ones to the right. And yeah, that sounds a little bit better. Okay, a little bit more. Yep, there it is. So now we need to add some reverb to these bad boys, and just a little bit. Let's see. Let's add some bass. Yep. Let's maybe delay. No, not delay. Let's just add some of that. Nope. No, we don't ever want a green. We want a found that bluish, kind of that tone sounds alright. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, now before we proceed with anything else, I want to add some hats. I'm gonna add some hats. So here we go. What hats should we add? Um, these are the classic hats I always used to, so I'm not gonna go with those right now. Whoop, you saw it. You saw what I'm talking about. So for those that missed it, I am working on a Naruto album. Okay, I already have a few songs, and actually, here you can see some of the ones that I have already. Spoiler alert. There you go. So let's see. We got not snares. We need hats. That sounds quite alright. Yeah, let's use that. We're going to use as well some. Yeah, I love that because we kind of want that electronic feel. We want that electronic feel. So let's see if we can get that sort of disco vibe going on, retro disco. Let's assign this to this one, and this is the first one I'm gonna add. And just listen to this. So let's call it hats, and it's gonna be okay right there. So let's see how that sounds. There you go. Yeah, that's your classic hat, classic open hat. Starting to sound like an electronic jam right there, huh? Okay. Let's see. What else can we do to our plugs? I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. Let's leave them like as they are for now. Maybe just a little bit of a stereo. Oh yeah, appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying it. Let's see. Let's add some serum stereo. It's too much and it just covers everything else, so we don't want too much. We could also add just add the here it is, the stereo shaper. So let's see how that sounds like. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. And let's play a little bit with the cutoff, right? We don't need to just use the preset as it is. So if we actually want to move this around, right? We could make it just really grow and become more open as it goes. So actually, I really like the sound of that. So let's see, automation. Let's add the good old automation right here. Let's add some more here, but it's gonna grow drastically and then just decrease. Okay. And then some more. Oh, no, that's too much. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. That sounds okay. I don't know if maybe we should just do it a little bit less, and then less, and then less, and then just a little bit less, and then it just kind of stops there. Okay. Okay, not bad. I think this is where we want our melody to go in, alright? But what I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to go ahead and save, because I really don't want this to just crash on us. Okay, I'm kind of demanding a lot from my computer right now, so allow me just one moment. I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, let's do this. I'm going to put this on right there while I do this. Can I please get this to show up? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Okay. Oop. Alright, technical difficulties. Just allow me one moment. I'm gonna save this. I promise I'm not hiding all of my secret projects right now just in case the save folders show up on screen. I promise you all that. It's a promise. DK remixes right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stickerbush Symphony. Just below what? What or what? Okay. Stickerbush Symphony. There you go. Leaked. Please no. Alright. We are back. We are so back. Okay. So that's that. Let's add the melody and let's listen to our song for a little bit here. Kind of wanna understand what that sounds like. DK2 full album soon? Oh, I don't know, man. But maybe maybe not just DK2, but maybe some more, some more numbers in there. Some more numbers. Let's see. Where can we pull up our thing? It's going to be right here. Okay, so this is our melody. Beautiful, beautiful. Right. So this is pretty much the intro. I kind of want to listen to the entire song though. Let's see if we can get that to pull up. Let's go to YouTube right here. Stickerbush Symphony and this one. Sure hope my my stream doesn't get taken down by the Nintendo ninjas. Oh, do you hear that sort of pad on the top? I need that. I need to add that to my track. Oh, that's where the bass goes in. We haven't added a bass, guys. Right, okay. So let's go back. Copyrighted. Okay, let's go back and add our bass. We don't have a bass, guys. What are we doing? Let's see. Track mode, instrument track, and let's insert our good old, I don't know, should I use Zerum, Silent? So in Silent, I got a really good pattern. It's not a pattern. It's a preset that I got from Don War. This is a incredible synthwave musician. So if you don't know who Don War is, go play his music. Go stream it somewhere. He is incredible. He actually gave away a bunch of presets for free. So yeah, that's where I got these from. Let's see. So this is a few, but the one I'm looking for might be one of these. No, maybe not. This is too hard for this. Oof. All right. Imagine Jig with the wind and rain and the bossa nova. Yeah. All right. So I don't know if I'm gonna use this bass. Probably not. Let's use something. I don't know. Something kinder to the ear. So let's delete this. Yes, I'm gonna delete this, and I'm gonna use this all reliable right here presets. I'm gonna use my bass synth chill wave, and this one you'll hear it sounds pretty good, pretty decent for what it does. So it starts around here. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do to save some time is I'm just gonna add this right here. I'm gonna paste it here. Oh, that's too low. Yeah, that's okay. So you can actually cut these by going into tools, and then you go chop, and you got your chopped notes. Yeah, I don't know if I wanted to go like that. I don't know. Let's start working on the bass though. I'm gonna increase some of that bass power. Oof. Reduce some of the highs. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Because if you recall, we already have this going, right? It's kind of low. That is kind of low already, right? So let's see. Let's add our kickstart. And our Camel Crusher. Oof. It's too much bass. Okay, that's okay. I like that. See? It was missing. Do you hear that? Yeah, it's definitely missing there. Gosh, okay. So, you may recall we were talking about that note on the top. Hear that? That one. We need that. We absolutely need that. I don't know why I didn't add it before. It's an E. But do we want it that high? Probably we do. And so that means that we need to reduce this a little bit, right? So that these notes are not too strong, okay? And this one's gonna be a little bit higher. Oh, right there. Oh, went too high. Yeah, there we go. It's a G. Oh. Yes. Okay, so, whoa, what was that? What was that? Okay, I don't know what that was. Let's reduce this a little bit. Let's put it right here, around here, and then yeah, there you go. Now we want to probably insert something else. And there's a really cool free preset in Flex that you can use for this kind of, I don't know, sound. It's a dystopian lead, okay? So let's see how that sounds. Ooh, that's too high. Okay, that's too high. Actually, this might be okay, but what I'm gonna do is make it not sound so horrible. Let's add some EQ. Actually, let's add some vinyl first. Yeah, that's okay. Let's add some EQ. Wanna kind of cut those highs a little bit. It's a little bit too extreme right now. And I would really love to have some kind of weird rhythm going on in there. But first, let's add some chorus. Oof. Okay, that's not. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna have to be the default one. Actually, maybe some Valhalla might be okay too, but less because this is too much. This is too much. Stop. Here. Alright, Floyd, no worries. Thank you so much for being here. You rock. Cheers. Have a good night's sleep. Let's see. Maybe this. Just a little bit less sound there. And here we go. Yeah, I like that. Let's make some automations for the oof. Actually, I gotta revisit that. That sounded too strong. Let's change this a little bit so it starts like this, and then it bounces all the way up. Okay, that bass sounds too strong. I think I gave it too much Camel Crusher. Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, that note on the top repeats, repeats, and repeats. Hey, BRKN, you made it. Yes, it is the best song ever, ever. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying hi. Okay, so that's the melody we're gonna start with. This right here. That right there. So let's use my favorite lead of them all, and this one is in silent. So let's use Star Child. Star Child. This one is really good. So let's see. Oof. And it's right there. So I think it's gonna go. Was that in the right notes? Let's see. Let us see. Yeah, that's it. Yep. So it's okay. Starts here and then again here. Let's see. I'm gonna have to reduce. Oof. I'm gonna have to reduce a lot of sounds here because it's starting to clip a lot everywhere. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna insert a limiter just so the volume is not too crazy. Helps a little bit. Other sounds start to sound better. So what I'm gonna do is, as soon as the melody starts to come in and the plucked chords go stronger, what I'm gonna do is reduce the sound of the plucks. Right, I'm gonna reduce the sound of the plucks slightly, ever so slightly. So let's go into the plucks. Where are they? Here. So let's create an automation clip for that, and let's get them to reduce a little bit, just like that. Like that. Moving forward, the blocks are not going to be the main thing. Oh, okay, so that's going to be what it's going to be like, but I need to make it pretty. So let's see, how does this work? Let's see, let's hear the original a couple more times. So we got, there's also like a electronic weird arpeggio going in the background. Okay, so it starts right here, just with the bass. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also automate the volume for the bass, and I'm gonna create an automation clip for it. Let's see. Let's insert that automation clip right there. Yep, right there. Perfect. Just a little bit less, and then it goes all the way strong there. Same here. Okay, so that's wrong. It's not where it goes. It's gonna be. Okay, I think it's right there. Is it? Let's see. Okay, so yeah, it is right after these notes. Okay, so I think it's here. No, probably not. Why am I struggling with this? Okay, so I think it's there. I think it is actually there. Yep, it's probably there. I'm gonna have to modify it a little bit though. So let's add some kickstart. Let's add some good old reliable stereo shaper with the third preset. Not the third, stereo dice 3. And let's add some EQ. Okay, 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 not bad. All right, let's see. Maybe we need a little bit less here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we can add this later. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to go in. I think it's gonna have to go in when the drums are already there. Yep, that doesn't sound too bad. So what I do want to do is reduce this a little bit, add some EQ. I forgot to do that. Just like that. Let me see how that sounds. Okay, not bad. Maybe some more. Right there. Yes, right there. Perfect. You have an album dropping tomorrow. Yes, it's an EP. It's 4 tracks of fully original music. Um, I hope you are there for the when it goes live. Hopefully you'll give it a listen, give it a try. I know it's not video game music, but hey, you might like it. Um, oh, thank you so much, Raven. Thank you so much. It still has a lot of work to left for it to kind of go as hard as I wanted to go, but I appreciate your kind words. We might need to make some variations to this. Maybe like... Ooh, okay. Actually, I like the sound of that. Let's reduce this a little bit. And this too, just slightly. And then this too. Yeah, I like that. I really do. Now, I don't know if this would benefit of maybe an octave. That doesn't sound too bad, actually. Okay, so let's see how... Can we make the melody? It's yep, right there. Oh, here, and it starts before the bar. Oh, right there. Oh, whoa, okay. That sounds pretty alright. Okay, here we go. Okay, not bad. Now, chords do change at some point, but not yet. So let me focus. What do I want to do now? Padding tones. I'm gonna remove those pads for now. I'm not gonna have them anymore. Okay, does that is that actual? I don't know. Okay. Now what I do notice is, oh, stop. What I do notice is that every time you can hear one of these, it sounds from, it goes from one ear to the other. Now somebody left a comment the other day in one of my videos saying that they hated that. They hated the left right panning for multiple not songs, like the voices. I don't know. I like it. I feel like I got better at it. So I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change the panning of this just a little bit so that every time you hear it go, it's in one different sides. So it'll go kind of like this, like this actually, like that. So it'll be, and then the other one will be right here. Oops, right there. Right there. Okay. If it's in Spotify, I'll buy a copy. Oh, I appreciate that. It will be in Spotify and in iTunes, Apple Music. It'll be in Bandcamp too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That truly means a lot. It fills my heart to read these kind of comments, my friend. Every time you leave a comment in my videos, it truly fills my heart. I appreciate your support. So yeah, it'll be available in Spotify. You can get it in Apple Music or in Bandcamp as well. Appreciate you. Okay, so does that? Okay, yeah, not too bad. But this, I'm not so sure about. Okay, maybe. I don't know. Maybe if I do like this. Uh-huh. Okay, all right. Uh, my favorite FL Studio VST. It's probably, it's probably, I don't know, native. I gotta say, well, obviously I use the EQ for everything, pretty much everything, but I don't know. I use a lot. Some of the flanger ones, these are pretty good too. These are really decent. I use these guys a lot. The delay 3, and reverb 2. So I also use the patcher a lot. It sometimes makes my FL Studio crash, so I don't use it too often. But yeah, I gotta say maybe these four give me the effects that I like the most. That was a good question too. Putting me on the spot right there. That sounds okay, but I don't know about this section of the song. I don't think this goes here. So let's listen to the actual song. Yeah, it doesn't go there. Okay, I had it all wrong. So it's gonna be, what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to duplicate this, like that, right there. And then I'm gonna delete this so it just sounds slightly. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do that. Let's add some more of these right here. And let's duplicate our drums right there. Okay, there you go. No worries, Equalize. Thank you for the question. Let's see. There it is. Oh, right there. Let's do that so it doesn't sound too strong. Oh, that goes all the way here. All the way here. Yep, right there. So let's fix let's do some of this. Save us some time. Instead of doing it all over again, I'm gonna just duplicate this, put it here. And then let's do, yep, let's do that right there. Just a little bit more centered. There. Okay, okay, I'm starting to like this a lot. What else? Ooh, that's the lead I want. That's the lead I want right there. You hear that? Okay. All right. So we got the intro. We got the intro going. Let's give it one more listen before we move on. Yeah. Okay. Nope. I don't think that goes there. I don't think that goes there. Let's see. Oh, that's not the right tab. Okay. Okay, okay. It's pretty much immediate, so... right there. Yeah, right there. So I kind of wanna drop these plucked chords just a little bit. Just slightly increasing like that. Okay, okay, and then that's where the lead goes in. Jupiter, thank you for coming by. Thank you for saying hi. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's do some of this. And now what I'm gonna do here is change the snare just a little bit, and I'm gonna do. How does that sound? Nope. What about this? I don't know. What about this? Okay, that wasn't too bad. I don't know. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Right. So let's do this. And what I'm gonna do here is right there. Yeah. Some nice variation to our snares so they don't get too boring. Maybe we could add some other kicks as well. But it's gonna get too crazy eventually, so I'm just gonna stop there. What I'm gonna do though is I'm going to add some more hats. So the hats, they're gonna go above these other hats. So let's see if we can get our 808 assigned here. Let's do hats 2, and let's put them right here. Let's see if we can do something interesting with these. Now, I don't want to do the classic. I don't know how good that's going to sound, okay? Oh, actually, that doesn't sound too bad. Um, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's a little bit too crazy for my taste for this song in particularly. Um, yeah, yeah, I don't know. Let's change it up a little bit. Maybe okay, it's not too bad. Okay, okay, I like that. I like that pattern. Okay, okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Duplicate everything. Let's put it here. Okay. Now the last thing I want to add for my drums is a crash. One of those crashes. So let's add right here. There we go. Oh, let's put it back. I'm gonna drop down and add it here. So let's see. I'm going to add it all the way to the top, and I'm gonna assign an instrument track to it, and then I'm gonna put it in its own pattern, and I'm gonna call it bandicoots. Let's put it right there. Bam. Yeah, there you go. So let's put it here, and yeah. Okay. All right. It's starting to shape up. So this is where we're gonna go with our lead right here. And this is now I don't know if it starts right on the bar or before the bar. So let's see. Oh, there's a variation there. Do you hear that? Let's see. Because we got our and then it goes to a C major seventh, and then it goes back to an A minor. Okay, there's a variation in chords there. I hadn't noticed. So I'm gonna go back to hook theory and see if we can figure it out. Uh, yeah, no, it is. It's right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change those chords a little bit. Let's listen to this. Yeah, right there. So let's do an F major seventh, A F major seventh. Let's change these guys right here. I think it's here. Yeah, it's right there where it changes. So let's drop these to an F. That's your seventh. You got your fifth, and let's put this on the third. Actually, let's do split. Let's do that. Yep, right there, right there. And then we got a what is this? This is a B with the bass. No, a G with the bass on B. So it's a G with the bass on B and the sixth. No, not a sixth. It's the first inversion. Okay, so let's do. This one jumps to the B. This one jumps to the G. This one goes down. There we go. So, like as I was saying at the beginning, when you have four notes, you want the bottom one to go up and the top one to go down, or vice versa. You want the bottom down to go down and the top one to go top. Uh, that's it sounds better that way. And ideally, one of the notes stays. But if it's not possible, then we just move it. Yep, right there. Now let's see what here. We got a modifier base 2. It's gonna go with a where is my yeah, it should be a G, right? It should be a G. No, it's an F. It's an F. Let's go right there. Yep. That's starting to sound better. And then it goes to an E minor seventh. So E minor seventh, E minor seventh. There you go. So let's put it right here. And this one drops. Let's see if we can drop it all the way to the bottom. And then you got your G. You got your Yep, you got your fifth, and this one's gonna drop to a right there. Yep, right there. Then it goes to an A minor, and then an A minor with G on the bass. So let's see. So let's put this right there, and then this right here, dropping to the G. And let's see. Yes, yes, right there. It goes to the A. This one goes to the C. And this one's going to go to an E. And it's going to stay in the E. So let's see how that sounds. Oh, that didn't sound too good. Why? G. Yeah, it's... Oh, it's because this is a... There you go. That should be right. Yep, right there. It's starting to sound better. So that's a G. Okay, so let's see. And this one we said it was a... Oh boy. What did we say it was? Oh, yeah, A minor, and then it's going to drop to the G. So, as you can see, I heavily rely on music theory for these covers, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Like I said, everything is here. So, everything is here. Let me show you again in case you're joining a little bit later. Everything is here. If you go to a website like Hook Theory, it'll tell you exactly what chords you need to use, right? And if you select your chords, it's telling you what notes you need. So you can select everything as is, or you can improvise a little bit like I like to do. So you don't need to be a master of the music theory to do all of this. I do rely a little bit on it because, hey, I spent 4 years of my life studying music. Hey, I might as well use it a little bit, right? But you don't have to. You don't have to, okay? Let's go back to the thing. Let's go back to the thing and listen to it one more time. Okay, that didn't sound too terrible. I'm going to go back to the same chords because they do repeat, so I'm going to delete this right here. Now, this sounds a little bit too low. I don't know about too high. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to do. Yeah. Yeah. Not too shabby. And that right there, my friends, is where our lead is going to go and start doing its own thing. So let's listen to the lead. It's right here. Should be right here. Oh, wait, maybe here? Yeah, let's listen to the original one. Oh, there it is. Right there. That's what we need. Now, I'm not sure about the instrument I'm going to use. Maybe I'll just repeat Star Child. Star Child. What is it called? Yeah, Star Child. I got it right. So I'm going to repeat Star Child and change it for these one, right? These notes. We'll see. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make it unique. And then I'm going to do... Okay, so it's gonna go right there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to attempt to make it legato so that it sounds like this. A little bit more, maybe less horrible. Maybe less horrible. Let's do this. Let's do it like this. I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's put it here. Oh, no. No, it's like this. Okay, that legato doesn't sound too good. I'm going to make it less. Make it less. Okay, not too bad. Let's see. What chords do we need there? So, let's see. Yeah, it's pretty much the same chords, guys. So I'm going to just duplicate this. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to duplicate, not that guy. Yeah, this guy definitely. We need that guy. And let's put it here. And let's do this. Like that. Just a little. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't start right there, probably starts around here. Yeah, right there. Oh, oops, it's gotta be faster. How does that sound? It's gotta be faster. Damn, okay. Like that. Okay, yeah, oh, it's starting to shape up. So let's make this unique because we want this to be a little bit more centered, like that, just like that. Oh, right there, there you go. Okay, so this needs to be tempoed better. Like that. Here. So let's see what happens when we do this. Maybe it does nothing. Yeah, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, there we go. Wanted to kind of do a sliding note upwards, but it doesn't matter. All right. Do you have any requirements for content creators using your work? I don't. Well, yeah, sort of. Truly, I don't mind when people use my music. It's truly an honor to see people using it. So, if anybody's listening to this in the future or right now, use it if you want. There are a couple of tracks that may cause you issues with YouTube because some people will copyright their own covers of the song, and then it'll flag like you're stealing their work when it's not true, right? You just gotta, push back a little bit there. It's just a can theme, the Street Fighter 2 Can's theme, and the other one is Hyrule's Castle from my from the Link to the Past. Those are the only two. But other than that, feel free to use anything you want. I only ask that you credit and link back to my channel if possible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for asking. Uh-huh. Let's put it there. I think this is gonna be... Uh-huh, right there. Right there. So this is the melody, the main melody. We're gonna make it obviously more powerful. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay, we also need some delay on this bad boy. We need some delay for sure. So let's go ahead and do that. And then what I'm gonna do is automate it so that it doesn't get too messy on certain parts where there's a lot of notes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rename it to delay. And for those of you that don't know, delay, what it does is just it causes some sort of echo. So if I play this with a lot of delay, okay, did you hear that? Now if I increase that even more, do you hear that? So what I want to do is I'm gonna try and make it so this sort of echoes a little bit, but super low, like that. You hear that? There you go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and remove some of that legato there. Okay, let's increase that. Okay. Right there. So this is what we got so far. We're probably not going to finish it today. Honestly, I'm just gonna be here for just a few more minutes. I just want to kind of listen to the whole thing, get the vibe of it. Of course, this is not gonna be the final version, but I will continue working on it throughout next week. Hopefully, it'll be uploaded either by mid next week or Monday of the following week. So let's give it a listen. That's it. That's what we could accomplished today. I am actually very happy with how this is turning out. I'm gonna save, and again save really quick before you see my secret projects. But I honestly, I'm very happy with how this came out. I'm very happy with, the sound that it's starting to become. So I'm gonna stop right here. I want to thank you all. Thank you all so much. I want to thank you all so much for showing up. Equalize, I don't know if you're still there. I appreciate you showing up. BRKN, my friend, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. Raven, I don't know if you're still there, but yeah, everybody that showed up, thank you so much for listening, for participating in the chat. Tanya, Jupiter, Vic, appreciate you. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna stream maybe, I don't know. I'm aiming for maybe once every couple of weeks. We shall see, but you will soon see a poll for the next song. Now, of course, this one's no longer gonna be there, so you're gonna have to choose another one. So yeah, we shall see. We shall see. I think the second one that won, I can't remember if it was Waterworld or one of the Pokemon ones that I put there. So thank you so much, everybody. Again, I cannot thank you enough. Fills my heart to see you all here. Thank you. Keep listening and keep being chill. Appreciate you all. Have a great night and get some rest. There's school tomorrow or work tomorrow.